Hey guys!
What's up, guys? We are back here for another New York Rangers post-game video!
Yes.
Big win here for the Rangers. First win on home ice for the New York Rangers. Only the third game they've played on home ice since this campaign has started. And what a win. I mean, what a win. Obviously, you can see it's 4-0 Rangers. Columbus Blue Jackets rolling into town here to face off against the New York Rangers. Shesterkin in net here for the Rangers. And Elvis something, I forgot his last. I said it a couple times on the show. I forgot his last name. It's a crazy name. On the other side for the Jackets. And we'll just talk about, I guess, the points of the game here real quick. As I don't know why I always point out what we're going to talk about. We're obviously going to talk about the game. But, so Jackets come out a little fast and furious here in the first period. Immediately peppering the Rangers 5-1. I mean, it might have been like 5-0 at one point. And then after that, it was kind of, that's really all they had as far as like offensive dominance in the Rangers' end. After that, it was literally 55 minutes of New York Rangers hockey, getting pucks in deep, playing in the offensive zone, getting the cycle going, finding the open man, everybody contributing. I mean, it was just probably one of the best games I've seen them play, obviously, this young season and easily all of last season. I mean, it was just a dominant performance here by the Rangers.
Yeah, it was good. It was very good, especially coming in where the Blue Jackets were 4-2-0 and the Rangers were 4-2-1. I thought this was going to be a serious battle. I thought this was going to be crazy. At the end of the first, it was 2-0 Rangers, and I thought that I was afraid that was going to be it, or that the Blue Jackets were going to start pushing back more.
Right.
Not that they were a pushover team.
No.
They were fighting too, but the Rangers just came at it tonight. Kako was back.
Kako back in the lineup.
Yeah. Showing his force and what he can do, and keeping it so much down at the Blue Jackets end. So much time down there.
Kako returns to the lineup tonight, and he had a strong game. Unfortunately, he did not get on the score sheet, but I mean, his presence in there was definitely felt. So we'll talk about the scoring here as we go through the periods. Like I said, Rangers kind of hemmed in the first 5 minutes, but after that, it was all Rangers. Ryan Strome gets the scoring started to make the Rangers up 1-0 here. And then shortly after that, Adam Fox would come in deep around the net. Perfect pass over to Lafayette. Always nice to see Lafayette score a goal.
Yeah.
Because all the hate he got last year in the season, and I hate to always bring this up, but I always do, because all the hate he got last year as a first-round pick, what do you project a rookie to do during a COVID season with no fans in the building? He should have had like a huge breakout year under David. No, I don't want to hear any of that shit. This is going to be a much better year for Lafayette. He scores a great goal off of an amazing setup from Adam Fox to put the Rangers up 2-0. That would do it after the first period. So we're going to the second, like we were talking about. We expect Columbus to come out here down by 2 on the road, probably a little more aggressive, because after that first 5 minutes, like I said, the Rangers hemmed them in. And again, the Rangers would hem him in again. Shesterkin was good, though. He had to be good. Mm-hmm. He didn't have to be, and I said this, he didn't have to be spectacular, but he had to be good. And he was good.
He was good.
There was a couple of times where, Patrick Laney over there on Columbus. There's a bunch of other people there, but I'm not going to name any names because nobody stood out. He was really the only Columbus Blue Jacket I really saw making something happen. Now it sounds like it's raining.
It is raining now.
And Shesterkin had to be good. There weren't too many rebound opportunities when they were shooting the puck on Igor. Maybe once or twice he had to get over for a rebound. Other than that, he was smothering the puck up. Defense was amazing for the Rangers.
Yeah.
There was no scoring in the second.
No one.
Second.
Almost at the very end of the second, almost a goal was scored. Oh, and actually carrying over from the first to the second, Rangers were in a power play. Carrying over from the second to the third, Rangers were in a power play.
They both caught late power plays.
Yeah. And they almost scored at the very end of the second period. The Rangers did, which I thought would have been nice going into the third. Because again, I was really scared that the Blue Jackets were going to come back very aggressively in the third.
Yeah. And then we go into, like I said, not much scoring in the second. And then we go into the third, and lo and behold, who is our power play god over here? Mr. Chris Kreider here. 2 power play goals on the night for the Rangers. Both would come in the third. Rangers went 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. Nothing was cooking for the first one. But in the third period, Chris Kreider would get 2 deflection goals. And he is the only Ranger to have a power play goal, or is the only Ranger to score power play goals.
Yeah.
Of their 5, I think, 5 or 6 power play chances, Chris Kreider has them all.
Yeah.
And it's because we were talking about it on the stream. Chris Kreider is just doing what he needs to do, what he is built to do. He is a big boy. He's got to be 220 at least. 220, gets in front of the net, puts the stick on the ice, waits for the pass. You know, Panarin set him up for the first one. It was a 4-on-3 when he scored the first one. It was a 4-on-3. Panarin gets the pass over right off the stick of Kreider, and the second one, it was a shot from the point. It might have been Fox, honestly. Another deflection off of Chris Kreider. So Chris Kreider, 2 power play goals in the third to cement the 4-goal lead for the Rangers. And then we'll get Rangers also went 3 for 3. Oh, sorry.
Real quick, sorry.
Yeah.
For his second power play, that was with 3 seconds left in the power play. And
Yes,
he got it done. He got it in.
Yeah.
But that was it.
Great awareness for him to take the shot. And I mean, obviously, Kreider's going to be in front of the net. And then we'll talk about, Columbus had just as many chances. They went 0 for 3 on the power play. And a lot of that has to go to the Rangers' penalty kill, obviously. Patrick Nemeth was great. The first penalty kill he had, I think he had 3 block shots on the first PK unit on the first power play. He was in front of all the shooting lanes. Ryan Lindgren was diving in front of shots. Kevin Rooney was very good. Just an all-around team effort. We rolled in Lafayette, and it's funny because Lafayette was moved down to the third line in this game because it was, it was a rough. The last Ranger game was a rough game against Calgary. They did not look good. They did not play well against Calgary. So this was kind of come out here and let's have a statement kind of game here. And wow, I mean, it would have been nice to get the win, but talk about a shutout, third shutout here for Igor, third of his career, first of this campaign. And he looked, I dare to say it, he looked Lundqvist-esque out there, Oh, and Niels Lundqvist gets his first NHL point of his career tonight, too. He had the assist on the Ryan Strome goal. I think he had the secondary. And again, Panarin, everyone's wondering about him. He had 2, maybe 3 assists in this game. Fox had 3. Fox assisted almost every goal in this game. Yeah. And Panarin and Zibanejad, they're flying like I was saying, low under the radar. They're not getting your big one-timer goals. They're not getting breakaway goals. They're contributing on the score sheet in the assist department. They're getting those other guys goals, setting them up for goals. And obviously we expect that from Panarin. He's the bread man. He dishes it out. Zibanejad's more of a goal scorer a little bit than Panarin. But even he was getting a couple chances. He played a very good game tonight, along with Kakko, who both did not score. But they both played a very well game. They rolled all 4 lines tonight. Every line on the Rangers was good. Every line. It was a team effort win here. It really was.
And also just so many times they were just shooting on goal, not playing around, They were so aggressive tonight, the Rangers. It was so good to see that.
So many neutral zone turnovers. They had sticks in passing lanes. They had bodies in shot lanes. They were dumping the puck in. They were making the defense turn around to chase it. I mean, they really just played a solid hockey game here. I mean, you watch a hockey game like this on tape, and you're like, wow, that's how I want my team to play. I'm not just saying that because I'm a biased New York Rangers fan, which I am. I'm saying this from a hockey perspective, that the way the Rangers played this game tonight, every coach was probably play that way tonight. And I'm not saying the Rangers are going to do that every game, But tonight was how you play a game of hockey.
Yeah.
Like, wear down the defense. If you get the puck, take a shot and crash the net. Get your big boys in front of the net for screens and deflections. I mean, it was just an all around, like, that's how you win a game of hockey.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like how you win a game of football. Like, run the ball, pass it, run the ball, shit like that. Like, it's just an old meat and potatoes kind of game here. Yeah. And watching the Rangers come through on the power play, I called it in the beginning. I was like, I want to see 2 power play goals in this game.
You did.
And they got it.
It happened.
I didn't even know if 2 power plays were even going to happen.
Well, you said that. You said, I'm going to be greedy and do that, which that wasn't a really guaranteed thing. Rangers have been pretty terrible on power plays lately. Pretty terrible. I think they're at like 11% of scoring on power plays. Something terrible. And even they were questioning Gallant, what do you want your team to do on power plays? He's like, score. And they did. Or Kreider did. I mean, and people passed to him. It was team effort. A lot of teamwork, it seemed like tonight, which is very nice to see.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's really, if I had to point out, like, any negatives in this game, I guess it would be stay out of the box. But you're going to have penalties in a game. Very rarely, and it does happen, do you go through a hockey game where somebody doesn't take a penalty. That does happen. It doesn't happen often. But that's the only thing I could say, and that's the only negative I have to say about this is something that shouldn't happen, that does happen, maybe shouldn't have happened, if that makes any sense.
That's like you were saying, if you were going to be nitpicky, that could be the only thing.
Yeah, if I was going to nitpick anything, it's like stay out of the box. Because you're always giving the other team an opportunity to score when you take a penalty. So other than that, this was, 90%. I would give this an A+. A-, so that's 90?
I don't know. 90s are all in the A's somewhere. I don't know.
Okay. This is still an A- to me, as far as an effort. It was really, really good, but you can never have an A+ game.
You're not even going to give him an A?
I'll give him an A.
All right.
I'll give him an A. I'm giving it. I don't know.
That's fine.
It's like half my classes in school. I don't know what the hell this shit means. I'm just saying A is good, is what I'm saying. If it's a minus, if it's an A, if it's a plus. This was a really good game for the Rangers. So that's all we got.
Yes.
Unless you got anything to add.
No.
That's all we got for tonight, guys. Yeah. Thank you for everybody who popped tonight. Thank you for
Thanks
support,
for all the support,
man.
Yeah.
You guys have been fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And we'll be back Sunday night for the first time the Rangers and Seattle Kraken will meet.
Yeah.
Halloween night. Make sure you're there because it's going to be spooky. All right, guys. Thank you, man. Have a good night. Let's go, Rangers.
Happy Halloween weekend. Stay safe. See you soon.